So I finally watched Death Note, and I have a hot take. This isn't a battle of geniuses, it's a battle of egos. I was actually expecting to be blown away because this is how people have hyped it over the internet. Like it's a battle of two geniuses, it's a 4D chess type shit. And don't get me wrong, the start was actually good and the vibe is like nostalgic. It reminded me of the old cartoons from my childhood. But the more I watched, the more I realized that the logic doesn't hold up. Light makes mistakes that no rational person would make. He gives away his location because he got offended by a guy on TV. He lets the police know about the Shinigamis, and the investigation, it felt less like detective work and more like I outsmarted you. No, I outsmarted you. No, I outsmarted you before you could outsmart me because this is the last episode. And by the end, I wasn't impressed, I was annoyed. I kept thinking, any person with just some basic common sense would have never got caught. And to prove it, I ran a simulation. I asked AI to play the role of lore accurate L, the world's greatest detective, and all the resources he had in that anime. Now, I could have played anyone like an overseas hacker, a random homeless man, or even a minister in Japan who obviously have access to the secret police files. I played as Light Yagami again, same as the anime, with the same goal as him, to punish criminals to create a better world. Which already sounds like a kid's dream, but I'll keep my thoughts for another video. And to make it harder, I have set some rules. I'll only kill criminals, I won't kill any innocent, so even if the police get close to catch me, I can't kill them. And I won't use any special advantages from my father, and I'll be calm and just use my common sense cause of course I'm not the super smart Light Yagami. And here's what happened when L tried to catch a normal person with just common sense. Of course, first L tries his famous The Lin L Taylor TV broadcast. So in my simulation, I was at the gym and I saw the broadcast and I did nothing. Yeah, why would I kill him? He's not a criminal. He is just a detective doing his job. But now we know that there is some detective named L who wants to catch me. Now L's trying to find out the data leak where Kira, getting the criminal's profile. The obvious thing L does here is black out the media and Japan's public criminal database to hide criminals' profiles to see what Kira will do now. And how I, as Kira, responded, I took this opportunity and went on a vacation. Yeah. I ain't a serial killer, and justice can wait a few days, and Death Note is not going anywhere. But it also gives L a very important information, that without identity, Kira can't kill, which was honestly inevitable. Like, he would have known it at some point, and we cannot win on all fronts, L notices the silence, and to lure me out, he has a police spokesperson hold a TV press conference saying the police has regained control and Kira has fled in fear of L. Now again, I could have remained silent and done nothing, but that would make the simulation too boring. So I made a move here. Now because Japan's public criminal database is still down, I chose some random international criminals known publicly and not yet caught and make them kill themselves in public. And before they kill themselves, I make them confess to their crimes and tell the world that there is a person named Kira who is punishing criminals all over the world. And Japan's police hiding their public criminal listing to stop Kira from punishing the criminals is injustice to the people of Japan. I do this to win public sentiment for Kira, but with this move we gave away another important information to L, that we can control a victim's last actions prior to their deaths. Now, I don't know how the AI suspected Suichiro's son, but he placed surveillance cameras and microphones in Light's room. But let's play along for now. So same as the anime, I, as Light, notices the unusual door handle position, the door mechanism. I know that I'm being watched, so I did nothing that night. And the next day when I'm outside, I asked Ryuk to find all the cameras and microphones same as the anime. But this time, I acted as if I accidentally ran into a hidden camera, and because of that, I scanned my entire room and house to find all the cameras and microphones and reported them to the police for being stalked, resulting the police bashing L about the unauthorized surveillance. Now, despite all the failures, we assume that L, the greatest detective, will still be building a profile. But stick with me for a bit longer. Now we are at the university entrance scene. L approaches Light and reveals himself as L, the detective working on the Kira case. He thinks I might be Kira, despite wanting me to help him with the Kira case. Now, because of the Lane L. Taylor broadcast, where the guy on the TV said he is L, I replied, "If you are L, the greatest detective, my friend, then I am Donald Trump, the President of the United States." I tell him I don't believe he is L because the entire Japan saw L on the live TV broadcast. Now L insists he is the real L and that the broadcast was just a decoy, and asks us again to help with the Kira case, but like any criminal with common sense, I refuse the offer. Frustrated, L pulls the FBI tailing trap and sets up the bus hijacking situation. A known drug addict named Kiichiro, with a history of violence, boards the bus. He pulls out a gun and hijacks the vehicle, and Ray Palmer realizes the situation is getting out of hand. He stands up, pull out his FBI badge and show it to the hijacker and effectively to us as well, expecting that if I'm Kira, I'll kill the bus hijacker and the FBI agent who was tailing me. Now what's my move as Kira? Well, first of all, I don't carry the DeathNote with me all the time, and even if I do, only a dumbass would use it in the public knowing he's being tailed. So I'll let the professional handle the situation, aka the FBI agent, and even after that I won't kill him because of our rule of not killing someone who's not a criminal. So L fails here again. Now as his last move, L pulls out a nasty defaming tactic, spreading fake news about some deaths and blaming them on Kira, expecting the real Kira to come out to defend his image. But I pull the calm and patience card here and did nothing, thinking Kira's job is to create a crime-free society, not build a public image. People will eventually realize it's not Kira's doing, and they're gonna question the people who published this. But this time the AI also got frustrated and came up with some sci-fi shit about checking my sweat level with a handshake before admitting he's resigning from the task force and leaving Japan. So we ended the simulation here. So DeathNote is a fine show, but let's be real. It's not a story about a genius, it's a tragedy about an oversmart kid who found a weapon and lost his mind. And my simulation proved that you don't need 4D chess to beat L, you just need to use some common sense. And in my opinion, if a spoiled dumbass rich kid had found the DeathNote, it would have been more fun to watch. Anyway, this is my take, and let me know in the comments how would you have used the DeathNote. Thanks for watching.